Pistons fans, what's going on this late evening? It is currently 9 something o'clock. I got some run to make, so I'm bringing y'all with me in the car. Excuse the darkness of the videos, but all you need to do is hear my voice anyway. So, with that said, man, let's talk about our young guys, man. Our Detroit Pistons squad, man. Went out and blew out the Wizards tonight. Did not expect that because, number one, the Pistons are not playing for playoff position and the Wizards are. So I expected the Wizards to come and give that extra. Even though they don't have Bradley Beal, they still got enough where they should beat the Pistons, to be honest about it. But our young guys, man, they developing so much. They're developing so much, and the chemistry is building with a lot of these players so much. And then the new guys that we did add, they fitting in like puzzle pieces. Diallo last night, man. Diallo is such a man. Listen, that's gonna be our shooting guard in the future. I'm telling you, man. Diallo. That's why OKC fans were so livid when the Pistons traded for him and got him, and they got Mikhailuk. They were absolutely upset. And OKC being OKC, always pulling the trigger too early, not recognizing when you have young talent on your team. Let's not bring up the fact that, who they had on that roster at one time. That's just OKC. Bad for them, good for us. It is what it is, whatever. But then tonight, Josh Jackson, man, 31 points tonight. Was going bananas. Probably would have had more, man, but he tweaked his ankle. And then came back and still got busy. Shout out to Josh tonight, man. I know Josh takes some boneheaded shots sometimes, man. And people like, what are you doing? But hey, man, it's part of his development too. You know what I'm saying? This is still his opportunity. Dennis Smith, opportunity. Diallo, opportunity. These young guys, they're gonna go out here and play and give their all, man. You got guys like Frank Jackson on the roster, fighting for his life in the NBA, to stay in the NBA. A lot of these guys that we do have, you probably would have been on a G League team, like Saban Lee, Savitas DeVitas, definitely would have been on a G League team. But they got an opportunity to display their talents, man, and that's what they're gonna do. And, it just is what it is. And sometimes it's going to equate to wins. It's just going to happen, man, because like I said, the job that Troy Weaver has done putting these guys together, it's been so good, man. It's the most enjoyable, like I said, I don't want to call it rebuild. It's the most enjoyable restoration that I've seen, especially in our franchise, man. As far as grabbing young guys, man, and putting them together like that, these dudes is, like I said, you got guys like Tyler Cook out there getting some minutes, and even though he didn't play the greatest tonight, that effort, man, from these young guys, they're relentless. And it's really nothing that you can really do about it. The player's not going out there to try to lose. I don't care what the fan bases say. Oh, we're not supposed to be winning this and that and that. You players are not actually going out there shooting bricks for no reason. That's not what players do. The teams put teams together that are so bad when they're tanking. And they know that this team is not going to be successful. This is not the case with the Pistons. These young guys are actually good. Our batch is actually good. And like I said, it's going to squeak out wins here and there. Last night, they were horrible. Tonight, they look great on a back-to-back. So, that's just what it is, man. It's kind of hard to explain, man. That's just what it is. We got some young guys that they can go. They can go. And it's nothing else. No other way to really explain it. They can go. So, I know the tank crowd is probably like, man, they shouldn't be winning games. But, I mean, honestly, what do you do if you're Dwayne Casey? What do you honestly do in that situation? Hey, I need you to start shooting some bricks. Go out there and miss some layups. So, come on, man. That's not real life in the NBA. So from a fan's perspective, you get some rational thoughts sometimes, man, but it just don't work that way. These guys, they out there, like I said, playing for jobs, man. But yeah. As far as the game goes tonight, though, the effort tonight, man, I literally had my own privates go from my feet all the way up to my throat. I mean, they dropped to my feet and came all the way back up to my throat when I seen Sadiq Bey grab his knee. I thought he injured his knee. I didn't know he took one in the special place. I thought he messed his knee up, and I was about to be I was finna be beside myself. I'm glad that wasn't the case. when I seen him get up and walk, I was like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Because he first was grabbing that knee, man, and it drove me crazy. It was so bad. My father-in-law called. He called as soon as it happened. I already knew what he was about to say. We both felt the same thing, and I'm probably sure you did. It took the breath right up out you when you see him grab that kneecap. So I'm glad that he's okay, man. The last thing I want to do is see Sadiq Bey get injured with the type of season that he's having, man, and how much he means to this team. I really don't want to see a devastating injury like that. So, man, with that said, I'm proud of these young players we got, man. I really am. And the Detroit Pistons are doing an excellent job of restoring this team, man. We still got Killian coming back. We still got Dennis Smith and the other guys returning. So it's just enjoyable basketball to watch. It really is. Knowing the situation that we in, it's not the boring, rebuild situation that you see a lot of teams go through, where they're not really acquiring any talent. This is different. We actually are acquiring talent, and we are acquiring draft picks. So it's a great situation on both ends. But that's pretty much all I got for y'all, man. Y'all, like I said, leave it in the comments, man. Let me know how y'all felt when y'all seen Sadiq Bey go down in that game, or what you thought about Josh Jackson, and the effort from all the guys tonight. And I'll catch you guys next video. Y'all be safe.